Good evening. Thank you for joining me for night 24 of 30 in our wellness accountability sessions. The intention of these sessions is to inspire and educate on self-care and facilitate community meditation. Tonight's theme is gratitude. So gratitude is expressing thanks for something, someone, someplace, anything in your life. Gratitude became my religion about 4.5 years ago. I was in a really bad place and really struggling to get out of it. A little bit of context, I was going through a divorce. I had went through a career change, which was very difficult for me because I had invested so much in my career. I had finished my master's, done a ton of teaching certifications, taken all these really difficult tests, worked a lot of jobs to get this job that just did not work out for me. I had debt that I was trying to get out of, and I was in that stage where I was just starting to have a lot of fallouts with friends that just kind of like organically you're in different places with, and so not that it's necessarily forever, but it was my first experience with that as an adult, and so like all the culmination of all these things just felt really heavy. And whenever I started practicing expressing gratitude every single day is when I noticed the most substantial shift in my mental health, in my mindset, in my happiness, and once I started doing it regularly, I would start on the train every day on the way to work. I would just write everything I was grateful for. And a lot of the time in the beginning, it was my health, it was my family, it was the people I did have in my life. It was, being able to see, being able to breathe, having all of my body parts, having clothing, having food to eat, having a home, and it just kind of like would spiral from there. And so every day I would kind of just build on that and be really specific. So if something happened, like someone was kind to me, I would note that mentally and or write it in my journal. If someone went out of their way to hold a door open for me, I would just train my mind to see the good and not pay so much attention to the bad things that I was feeling and the bad things that I felt like were happening all around me. And it's something that is so innate now because I've practiced it for so long, so regularly. It's always the first thing I recommend to anyone going through anything, who's having, a difficult time, whether it's in their relationship, in their career, anything at all. I just think that there's always so many things to be grateful for. If you're watching this video right now and you're like, I don't have anything, you have technology, you have a phone or a computer or an iPad, you have the ability to hear, you maybe have the ability to see, you have the ability to breathe, and I'm sure you ate dinner tonight, I'm sure you're in a warm or a cool home, depending on if you have air conditioning, which is a whole other thing to be grateful for. You can always start so not small, but so like you can literally look down at your hands and just start so close to you and then kind of expand it out. And I think there's something so powerful to it. I think if you train your mind to focus on all of these things around you that are going well, that you are given, that you have your basic needs met, I think that we just attract more and more of that into our lives. So tonight's meditation will be a gratitude meditation. I'm going to read a meditation I found on a website called mindfulnessexercises.com. So whenever you're ready, you can sit in a chair, you can sit on the floor, couch, wherever you're comfortable. I think people misconstrue meditation for kind of a segue into sleep, which it can be, but for the meditation, you want to be awake, you want to be attentive and paying attention, because that's the whole point of it, is being aware, training your thoughts, being present with them, but not letting them run you, just really being present with yourself and focusing on your breath. So let's begin. So If it's comfortable for you, you can rest your eyes or you can pick something to stare at. You just don't want it to be something distracting. The best is to close your eyes altogether. I have found if that's comfortable for you, I think it's the least distracting. And whenever you're ready, you can start with something simple you're experiencing at this moment. So maybe it's the fact that you have access to this video. Maybe it's whatever you're sitting on or in, people around you. Start with something really simple that you're experiencing right now. Maybe it's this time to yourself, however long or brief it may be. It could be the side of a tree swaying gently in the wind. Or maybe the experience of comfort from the chair you're sitting in. Or the simple wonder of pausing in the midst of our busy life to engage with this practice right now. Choose one thing to notice and allow it fully into your experience. Let appreciation and gratitude arise and fill your body and mind. Now think of someone you don't know well, but who has helped your experience today in some way. It could be a bus driver, the person who stacked the fruit in the grocery store, or the author of a book that you're reading right now. Allow yourself to feel how you've benefited from the gift of their work. Allow yourself to feel appreciation and gratitude. Think about the tools that you use that support your work and your life. Your computer, your books, buildings, maybe your home, equipment. Choose one thing and consider all that was needed for its creation. Appreciate and feel gratitude that you have access to these tools. Feel gratitude for people you work and live with. Even if those are your kids, your pets, your significant others, or maybe even your neighbors right now. Think of a particular person whose work or effort directly supports your work in life. Appreciate their contribution, their good intention, saying in your mind to them, "Thank you." Now bring to mind someone you care about. Picture them in your mind. Think about what this person means to you, what you appreciate about them, who they are, what you have and experience together, the experience they've had in your life, As you imagine them, notice what feelings you are experiencing, what sensations you detect in your body, especially those in the area of your heart. Let yourself express gratitude toward them, thanking them for being who they are and for their presence in your life. Imagine them receiving your gratitude. Now bring to mind something in particular you are grateful for today. Feel the appreciation and gratitude for its presence in your life. As you bring these things to mind for what you're grateful, allow yourself to rest in the experience. When you cultivate the practice of gratitude, you may even find yourself able to be grateful for difficult or unpleasant experiences. If you'd like to bring to mind an experience in your life that is challenging, one for which you'd like to express gratitude, offer your gratitude and appreciation. Thank this challenge for what it may offer you. Gratitude for our body, gratitude for our mind, gratitude for the simple fact of being alive at this moment. Finally, appreciate the opportunity to pause and experience this very practice of gratitude in itself. For all that you have brought to mind during this meditation, for all of the countless gifts in your life, say thank you. To all the people, to all that is around you and part of you, for all that you have experienced in your life, for all of this, thank you. Allow the sense of gratitude to fill you deeply and completely as you breathe in and breathe out. Settling on the breath right here, right now, fully alive and present in this very moment. Finish with a full deep breath in and a long, slow breath out. Gently and slowly open your eyes and return your awareness to the place where you are. If you'd like to extend the practice of gratitude meditation, cultivate the habit of thinking something you feel grateful for every morning right when you wake up. If it helps, feel free to write it in a journal. You might also try expressing appreciation today to a person for whom you feel grateful. Simply saying thank you. So I hope you enjoyed this meditation tonight. As I said earlier, gratitude is such a powerful practice. It really helps us focus on not only the here and now, but what we have around us that should not be taken for granted. I know so many times we're in a situation like right now where so many things are going wrong and feel out of our control. But I really believe if you sit long enough, there can be a silver lining, something positive, a lesson something learned that you can find and make lemonade from the experience, even if it's an unpleasant one. So as always, if you have any questions or comments, anything you want to share from your experience tonight or whenever you watch this, feel free to leave it in the comments or send me an email, katie@peaceandpiermont.com. As always, I'm always open for suggestions. So for tomorrow's idea, we have 5 nights left. It's crazy. So if there's anything in particular you'd like me to focus on, please let me know. I'm happy to address it in one of the nights we have left together. I hope you all have a lovely evening and sleep well, and I will see you tomorrow.